In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Microsoft Stream to capture video and your screen to share with your students, you going through PowerPoints or sharing any number of things on your computer and giving them to your students in Microsoft Teams to watch whenever they need to. We'll also look at how we can add in subtitles using Microsoft Stream as an accessibility feature, so students can see the text come up alongside the audio and jump to certain bits in the video as well using that text. Really nice feature. We'll also show you how to put your Microsoft Stream videos into Teams. So to start with, we're going to go to Office 365 and we're going to sign in. When you sign in, you'll have your apps on the left-hand side, your core apps like Word and Excel and PowerPoint, and if you scroll down a bit further, some of the lesser known apps. Stream is the one we're looking for. It's a little pink arrow, as you can see just there. Now, if you haven't got that enabled, what I want you to do for me at this point is to click on All Apps. When you do that, it will unveil all these wonderful tools that are lying dormant in your Microsoft accounts. But we'll stay focused. We'll focus on Stream. So Stream is Microsoft's YouTube of sorts, in the sense that it's their video platform. So rather than explore this in detail, I'm going to just show you how to create within it. So let's go to Microsoft Stream at the top here. It says Create. I'm going to select the downwards facing triangle. And if I have a video already, like a recording on my computer or my mobile phone, I could upload that by plugging in my phone or dragging and dropping it from my computer, if I've got one, that is. In this example, I'm going to create some content by recording my screen. So I click on Record Screen, it pops up with this here. It'll preview what's going to happen with me in the corner, and an option there to change my microphone or camera. It should automatically recognize your microphone and camera, so you shouldn't need to change that there. But you had the option to if you choose to. When I press this red button here, it'll give me an option to decide what screen I want to record. Now at home, I'm very lucky to have another screen I can use. Most people just have one screen, so you'll select screen 1. In this example, I'll select screen 1. You can also, as you can see here, select an application. So I could choose to have a different app recorded and only the things that happen within that app. I could also choose to record a tab from my web browser using Google Chrome and have only that tab recorded. For this example though, I want to jump about a bit between different things. So I'm going to select entire screen. I'm going to select screen 1. Then I'm going to press share. When I press that, you'll notice I get a countdown straight away. And sure enough, I'm being recorded. 15 minutes you can record up to using Microsoft Stream. As the notice here says, I can now jump about and go wherever I want to go. So I might want to jump into my PowerPoint at this point. Now, my present button is down here and I'm in the way, so I can click myself and drag myself over here. And I can, sure enough, press the present button. By doing that, I can go into my slides and present them in a way that I'm familiar with. Now, you can choose to present your slides using PowerPoints, going through it in edit mode or present mode, whatever is suitable to you. You might wish to jump to a web browser and to show your students where to find certain things. You might wish to maybe go to YouTube and show them a video, perhaps. By using Microsoft Stream, you can capture whatever's on your screen for your students and create content for them that they can access on demand when they need to. Now, you can jump between all of your apps. Because I've selected record my entire screen, I've got that possibility. Now, when I come back to my Microsoft Stream tab, which of course is still going, you'll notice that when I click around at the bottom of the screen, it says I'm still recording, it's showing my screen. There's a pause button here. Now, if I press that button there, sure enough, it pauses the recording. That's quite useful if you have a coughing fit, or somebody walks in, or perhaps you lose your train of thought. I'm waiting for British Gas to arrive, for example, to check my plumbing. So I need to be listening out. And if they come along, I could pause it, run downstairs, get them all set up, and then come up, and then, sure enough, press the red button again, and I'm back in. And the video continues to carry on from that point, because we can't always speak in perfect mellifluous soliloquies and Shakespearean monologues as much as we'd like to. So having the ability to take a beat, pause it, look at your notes, double check things. Go, oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. And then press the red button again. And then you're back in, elaborating your point. Now, when you're finished, you go to the next button here. When you go to the next button, you'll get this preview of the recording. So you can watch it back, see how it looks. Sure enough, I can. And to show your student, you can capture whatever at the bottom of the screen. You can, at this point, choose to record again if you think, oh, that was rubbish, I'm going to do another one. And the first few will be like that, I can promise you. So this is my third attempt recording this, to be quite transparent with you. Could record again. But those imperfections, getting it wrong, making mistakes, if you role model the fact you're trying to use these tools to your students, then they'll reciprocate and follow suit, and eventually start to produce their own videos, their own presentations, their own content. But that's further down the line. And stay focused on this. You've recorded your video. You can record it again if you choose to, but if you're happy with it, you go to upload to stream. And when I go to upload to stream, I can, at this point, give it a title. I can give it a description if I want to explain further what I've done. Select the language, the default will be English. This is something that's important to notice. The option here to allow everyone in your company to view this video. It seems like you guys are going to be using Stream quite a bit. If you leave that ticked, that means everybody at your organization can watch that and use that video. Now, if you don't want anybody else to use your video, then you simply take away the tick. That means only you can see it. You and the students you share it with, of course. So that's something to be conscious of, because by default it is available for other people to find using the Microsoft Stream Explore options. You'll notice that as I'm talking to you, it's uploading my video to the Microsoft Stream cloud. It's processing it, making sure it all runs nice and is of a good quality. It's also reading my voice and turning it into subtitles, which I'll show you in just a minute. Now, if you record a video that lasts 2 minutes, and mine was about 2.5 minutes here, you need to factor in about twice the amount of time for it to create the subtitles for you. So this is 2.5 minutes, so about 5 minutes it will take for the subtitles to be created for this video. Just something to factor in there, because the subtitles are a wonderful feature. that actually help with accessibility and help with our students finding certain points within the video nice and quickly. So that's processing right now. It's currently 0%, but quite quickly that will move to 100%. You'll notice also at the bottom here, there's an option to save the video file. So you can download a copy of that video file, download a copy of it and use it elsewhere on YouTube, or save a copy to your hard drive or memory stick if you're still using a memory stick. So that's quite a useful option as well. But what we're going to do in this instance is we're going to publish it to Microsoft Stream as soon as this processing bar goes to 100%. Now, I haven't got to wait for it to be 100%. In fact, because I'm being quite impatient, I'm going to just press publish now. Video is published. The processing basically means it's just getting the quality up to a decent level, as it were. Now, there it is. My video is on Microsoft Stream and instantly plays back there. You'll notice that the audio transcripts aren't quite ready yet. As I've mentioned, it will take twice the amount of time of the video running time, as it were, for it to create our audio transcripts. Now, I'm going to come back to that in a minute because that's a really powerful tool. At this point here, you can change any elements in your settings. So you'll notice here you can go to the 3 dots, which is more options or actions in this instance, and you can update your details and play around with different settings, which I can show you in more detail another time. If we go to update video details here, you'll see I can adjust some elements of my video. The thumbnail picture that shows how it looks to the user. I can turn on and off the captions. By default, they'll be turned on. I can adjust things here. I can also share from this point here. I can also share from the actual video itself. Underneath, there'll be a share option for you, but we'll come back to that in just a minute. You'll notice that it's been less than 5 minutes, but straight away, there's our audio transcript. Look at that. So the transcript plays in real time alongside the actual video, which is lovely. So it instantly goes along with my audio voiceover and shimmies down the page, as it were, as we go through each section. Now, I've got quite a peculiar cadence and rhythm to my voice. I've got this strange mixture of estuary English and trying to sound a little bit posher than I am. So I've got this really weird accent, but it picks me up quite well. And as some of you have noticed in the past, having spoken to me, I talk quite quickly sometimes when I get carried away. So it's done quite a decent job. I mentioned the word mellifluous and soliloquies, showing off a little bit, and it's actually transcribed that quite nicely. So let's run a search in my transcript here for the word PowerPoint, because I know I said that. There you go, 2 mentions of it, and I can jump straight to the bits where I mentioned PowerPoint. Now, if I'm a student, I want to go to a bit where my teacher mentioned something in particular. You can see how this might be quite handy indeed. You can also, at this point, click on the Edit Transcript section and adjust any niggling typos or misunderstandings of what you meant to say, because that will happen. It's not going to be perfect, of course. Although this is not too shabby, looking at this. It transcribed me relatively well. So, Microsoft Stream, not too bad. Right, we've got our video on Stream. Now let's put it into Teams. I'm going to go to the Share button down here. At this point, I can simply copy the link and share it to people. Literally copy the link. So right click and copy, or Control and C and paste it in an email. Control and V, or right click and paste. I can also press email here and literally start running a search on people. If I've got a website, I can put the video directly into the website using the embed code, but we're going to put it into Teams. Let's go to the copy, so I can grab that link, which is unique to that video we just created. I'm now going to go to Teams. So here I am in Teams. Let's go to this space here. And I'm going to, at the very top of my Teams channel, this is my channel here on Microsoft Special Educational Needs. I'm going to click on the plus and create a tab for Microsoft Stream. Now you'll notice that when I go to add a tab, it suggests Stream straight away. That's because it knows I've been playing with it. It wants to push it towards me. The algorithm knows how I think. So I'm going to click on Stream, and it's going to add that to the very top. So here we get a link option here to either add a link to a channel, which is a collection of videos. We're not quite there yet. Or a video. We are there. So again, I'm going to paste in a link to my video, which I called Norfolk Test. I get an option here to select or deselect a post, which notifies people in the channel about what I've done, and I save. By doing this, it's going to add that tab into that channel for my students to see. And look at that, there it sits. Sure enough, I'm being recorded. 15 minutes. So there we are. What we've done there is we have used Microsoft Stream to capture a video, to turn on the automatic subtitles, and added it into Microsoft Teams. Now, I appreciate there's lots of little things that I would have missed there, but what I really want to stress is the fact that I'm available to help you in one-to-ones, email chats, in Microsoft Teams, or to create any more video walkthroughs that you might need. So please lean on us, request anything you need, and we'll do all we can to support you, okay? Fantastic. So there we go. As I say, anything you need, we are in your corner as part of the EdTech Demonstrator program. Thank you.